Hey, it's Carl with another after hours fish unboxing session, and it's just funny, I was on Facebook and I was looking back, and I did my first unboxing video of fish back in 2010. So I've been doing these sporadically. I haven't always been as consistent as I should have been, but over 14 years I've been doing these videos, and it still gets exciting for me. I'm here, stores closed, I can just take my time, go through these boxes, and it's so exciting for me because I'm truly a hobbyist at heart. I own the store, yeah, but I'm still a hobbyist, and it's still super exciting for me to get into these boxes and dig out some new species of fish that I've never ever had before. And I'm really excited about this order because there's a couple that I've been waiting for these guys for a little while. So I'm going to show you a few in the bag. I've already been through the boxes, and there was a couple bags that they were looking a little stressed, so I got them in the tanks already. But I'm going to show you a couple of these guys in the bags before they go in the tank, but just a few, and then I'm going to unpack the order, and then once they've settled in a bit, I'll show you what all the rest of the fish that came in and give you a better idea what's all in the order. But yeah, pretty excited to get into these boxes. Alright, well, first up is the one I've been waiting for the longest, and this is Poecilia picta, which is the red swamp guppy, a little tiny guppy species. And there's a story behind these. I've been waiting for these for a long time because they actually had them on a list from overseas a couple years ago, but they would only ship males. I'm like, well, what good is just males? I don't want to get those. So usually after they've spawned them for a while and kind of made their money off them or whatever it is, then they start to release females. So now here we are 2 years later, they're starting to release pairs. So these are the males. You can see all the bright orange color, and yeah, I'm a guppy guy at heart. That's one thing that's been consistent for me as a hobbyist. We kind of go through phases where we're into cichlids, we're into, you know, whatever, right? But one thing that's been consistent, I've always been kind of a rainbow fish guy actually, but one thing that's been consistent since day one is I've always had a thing for guppies. I've always loved guppies. That's what I have at home right now is mostly guppies and some endlers. I like endlers too, but these guys are super exciting. So I'm excited to get them in a tank and see what we can do with these guys. And of course we'll sell a few too. So another new species to me that I've never had before is a Pistogramma vieta, probably butchering that, but vieta redneck. I just got a few pairs of these. I don't know how well you can see that in the bag. I'll get them in a tank, you'll be able to see them better. But yeah, a new Pistogramma species to me. There's so many different kinds of Pistogrammas, so it's hard to have had them all. And I've had lots of them, but this one's a new one to me. So I'm excited to see them once they've settled in and colored up, see how they look when they're all showing off at their best. I just had to put some fish away quick there. I pulled out the bag of Beryllius. I actually got Beryllius ardens. Anyways. But they're like a fish from India. They're kind of like a minnow, rainbow fish looking kind of fish. Beautiful fish, gorgeous fish. I've had Beryllius baker eye before, and I absolutely love them. Beryllius ardens I've never even seen on a list before, so I was excited to get them in. But they were struggling a little bit, so I had to get them in a tank right away. So I think I'm just going to continue on with that, get all the fish put away, and then I'll go through and show you everything once they've settled in a bit. So. Alright, everyone's in the tanks, and they've had a chance to settle in a little bit, so got a bunch more shrimp in, just kind of restocked what I already had. So it's more of these super blues that did really well last time, some jade greens, and these are a little paler than last time around, but yeah, they look really good. A nice bright green to them. Sun-kissed again, they're always popular, looking good on their subwasser tang there. And then the fire reds, again, excellent color in these guys. They've been really bright the last few batches, nice and deep dark red like that. Dwarf Mexican crayfish and the orange version of them, these are great little guys for your tank. Nice addition to your tank, have something creeping along, but don't do well with shrimp, so don't mix them together. And those swamp guppies, they're awesome. And there's some controversy whether they're micro Poecilia or Poecilia picta, but they're just beautiful little red swamp guppies, and they're doing awesome. They did spend a day laying on the bottom, which kind of freaked me out, but now they're up doing well. Put some in one of my planted display tanks, and the males are displaying and showing off to the girls and chasing them all around. They're doing really awesome. I'm really excited for these fish. Threadfin rainbows, what a great batch. Normally they come in a little hollow looking and they need some work, but these guys came in looking great. Lots of color, big bellies. Gertrude, some more dwarf rainbows, dwarf blue-eyed rainbows, and they are looking amazing too with their great finnage and really active and busy. Furcadas, another dwarf rainbow with the blue-eyed rainbows, and again, super great colors, great finnage, nice and busy. I really like all these dwarf little fish like this. They're awesome. Sodalis cories, these guys came in huge this time. They are great, really busy, good size to them, good color, really nice batch. Nanicara anomala, these are a really great dwarf cichlid, not very aggressive at all, and color up really nice. It's not one I've had very often. I used to get them a lot, and then they kind of disappeared for a while, but golden dwarf barbs. First time having these guys. They're kind of neat. They're nice and colorful, nice and busy. They don't seem aggressive at all, and they don't get real big. So yeah, a great little barb. Corydorus oyapoquensis. These are actually locally raised, and they're doing really good. I like these guys. Flagtail panda is another name for them, but they're doing really well. I got a few of these. And some discus. The discus look great. They're a really nice batch of discus. I got some blue scorpion discus and then some other assorted ones in. But they came in nice and fat. They're healthy. Their finnage is great. They're eating bloodworms right away. Like within a day they were eating bloodworms. So they're settled in quite nicely already and they're doing great. They just look amazing. Giant coolie loaches. This is something different than your regular coolie loach. They look exactly the same, but they do get a little bit bigger and thicker than your regular coolie loach. Thai micro crabs, I got a few of them left from the last order, but they're really interesting little guys. In cichlids, I got some really nice Neolamp lulupi. These are locally raised, really good size to them, nice color, they're a really nice batch. Rocket killies or clown killies, whatever you want to call them, but really nice batch of these guys, and they're eating really well already too. Emerald dwarf rasboras. These are a lot like CPDs, but different markings on them. They're kind of barred rather than spotted, but same kind of care and attitude as the CPDs. But again, another interesting little nano fish. And Apistogramma vieta. These guys are turning out great. Lots of color on these guys. They're starting to eat now. They took a while to get eating, but now they're eating really well, and yeah, they're coloring up nicely. Glow light danios, Danio chopre these guys are, and a nice, very busy small danio species. What a great batch of fish. I've got bigger orders in before, but there was some exceptionally fun stuff in this order. So yeah, if you're a local, we'd love to see you in the store here, and you can check them all out in person. And if not, I hope you enjoyed seeing all the fish. I hope you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, more tank builds and more product reviews, all that kind of stuff. And I hope I'll see you in the next one.